I still can't understand why they invited me to this celebration this morning, knowing that I'm the one who was trying to put a freeway through Main Street here.
It's because you were such a good sport about not getting your own way.
Well, I'm going to feel very foolish knowing that they think I'm some kind of a stinker.
Yeah, but such a nice kind of stinker. Come on, Stinky. Hi, everybody.
Folks, now I asked Mr. Mooney and Miss Carmichael here this morning so we could formally invite them to be guests of honor at our block party tonight. And Lucy, we'd like to express our appreciation for the stirring appeal you gave to the Highway Commission. You know, it was your song that saved Main Street.
Oh, it did.
Hey,
everybody.
Let's salute Lucy with her own words. Okay, everybody, you all set? Here we go.
There's a place that I know, I remember long ago, known as Main Street, USA. What a thrill, what a treat, every time you put your feet on the pavement of Main Street, USA.
Life was sweet, life was low. You would greet someone you'd know, and you'd pass the time of
Hey, by the way, are you wishing what I'm wishing? What do you say we get together and sign a big petition?
To preserve a wonderful American tradition, Main Street, USA.
You know something? I was just thinking. We may have saved Main Street here in Bancroft, but our job isn't really done.
How's that?
Well, think of all the other beautiful little towns that are going to have freeways put right through them.
Gee, wouldn't it be great if we could get all the people in the country and all the highway commissions to hear our song?
It sure would, but how could we do that?
Well, we're having a block party tonight. Why don't we ask a big TV news service to cover it?
Could we do that?
Well, sure. I'll call Dan McGowan, the famous news commentator.
You know him?
Well, no, but I'm sure he'd jump at a chance to cover a great human interest story like this.
Wouldn't that be great? And everybody. Hey, by the way, are you wishing what I'm wishing?
What do you say we get together and sign a big petition to preserve a wonderful American tradition, Main Street, USA.
Listen, Ting, who is that man in uniform there?
Oh, that's my father. He's the chief of police here.
I didn't know that.
That's my mother right next to him.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Thank you.
What's this?
Oh, that's a brand new song I just wrote for the block party tonight.
You just wrote it. Can I be the first one to hear it?
You got it.
Okay.
There's a feeling of spring in the air, but come to think of it, that isn't rare. This feeling of spring is an everyday thing in our hometown. Get a whiff of that sweet evening breeze, night blooming jasmine and sycamore trees. You're liable to find you get weak in the knees in our hometown. We don't want no one to change it. We like it just like it stands. When someone tries to rearrange it, we very gently, sentimentally change their plans. So if you're tired of fighting the crowd, join our community, we'd sure be proud. It's peaceful and quiet, and maybe that's why it is lacking in world renown. But you'll be as welcome can be in our home
Come on.
Oh, I just love that song.
Thank you. Hello? Yeah, yes, sir. Hello. This is Mel Tinker calling, sir. No, Tinker with a T. Look, sir, our little town of Bancroft is having a big block party tonight. A block party. Yes, sir. And we thought that maybe you'd like to cover it because, well, it's a...
It's a great human interest
It's
story.
a great human interest story,
Yeah.
sir. Yeah, well, I know you're busy, yes, sir, but you see, with everybody trying to put freeways through, we're trying...
We're going to have a big celebration.
Well, we're going to have a big celebration
Lots of
tonight
singing and
lots of
dancing.
singing
You
and
think the
dancing.
whole country should see
I think
this.
the whole country should see it, sir. Yeah, I see. Yes, sir. Well, okay, and thank you.
What'd he say?
He says he's much too busy covering more important and dramatic news than to come to a block party.
What more important and dramatic news?
You know, riots and violence and disasters. You know the kind of thing you see on the news these days.
Oh, do I ever. Well, maybe we could get him to come here tonight if he thought there was something like that going on.
What do you mean?
Well, maybe we could tell him the students were demonstrating down at the college.
It's a great idea. There's only one thing wrong with it.
What?
We haven't got a college here.
I got it. Let's play cops and robbers.
Cops and...
Yeah, we'll tell them that there's a big gun battle going on over here, and that the police are shooting it out with a gang of bank robbers, and that they're holed up in some old building on Main Street, and I'll be the leader of the gang. I'll be the most vicious, daring, cold-blooded killer since Ma Barker. That ought to do it. That ought to get him here.
Great. Listen, we'll call you.
Call me what?
Carrot Top Carmichael.
Oh, Carrot Top Carmichael, not bad. All right, if they want violence, violence we'll give them.
Hey!
That's a wonderful idea, isn't it?
All right, men, you've all been shown how to handle those guns. The ammunition that we've passed out to you is all fake. It's all blanks. And don't forget, Carrot Top, you're ahead of the bad guys.
Yeah, I know.
Have the bad guys up here with Lucy.
Everybody over here.
And get the good guys over on this side.
Doc, no, you're supposed to be over here with the good guys.
Oh, I want to be a bad guy.
Oh, all right.
I want to be a bad guy, too.
Now, Mr. Mooney, we can't have all bad guys.
And I don't want to be in it.
Oh, Mr. Mooney, don't be like that.
Oh, sure. It's all right for you. You're the leader on your side.
Mr. Mooney, what's wrong with being a cop?
I don't even have a whistle.
Somebody give him a whistle.
Oh, here, take the bullhorn. And I'll make you chief of police, too.
Oh, all right.
There, are you satisfied now?
Yeah, chief of police.
Hey, where's Bubbles? Bubbles. Oh, good. Hey, Bubbles, you be one of the good guys. Here's your gun.
You mean to tell me we're going to shoot at each other with these?
Sure.
No, sir.
Where are you going?
I'm going downstairs.
There's no stairs around here.
I'm going to make some.
Come on, Bubba.
It's a gag. It's
Bubba,
fun.
we're just pretending.
Blank cartridges.
We're just pretending.
All right,
Cops
all right.
and robbers. Shoot them out, see?
All right, now listen, everybody. Now, when those TV news people get here, we got to make this gun battle look real. Now, the minute they get their cameras going, we'll give the signal for the block party to begin, okay?
Yeah, I'll blow a whistle. I'll blow a
Good.
whistle.
You blow with it. All right, now get your breaks, everybody. That's right. That's fine. That's good. All right, fellas, get that camera on the action. I'm Dan McGowan, National News Service. Oh, how do you do, sir? I'm Theodore J. Mooney. Am I on television?
Not yet. It takes a couple of minutes to get the camera going.
Oh.
But we are on audio. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dan McGowan bringing you an on-the-spot report from a raging gun battle taking place right here in front of us. Yes, farmers have come to this peaceful little town of Bancroft. Chief, I wonder if you could bring us up to date on what's been going on.
Going on?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, but yes. You see, Carrot Top Carmichael and her gang are inside that building.
Well, I wonder if we could get a glimpse of this female desperado.
You fellas, be quiet! Will you stop that? Stop it. Good. All right, Carrot Top. Carrot Top.
What do you want, copper?
Come on out here. I want to talk to you.
How do I know it ain't some kind of a trick?
It isn't a trick.
It hadn't better be, copper.
What a way to talk to the chief of police.
Yes. The door is opening. There is a figure. Yes, it is. It's Carrot Top. She's coming out. She has a gun in each hand, glaring defiance at this crowd.
All right, what do you want, copper? I surrender! I surrender! Wait! I surrender! That's your rat!
I can't believe it. Carrot Top Carmichael has just gunned down one of her own men who was ready to surrender. I'll try and describe Carrot Top Carmichael to you, particularly her coloring, since this picture you're not getting is supposed to be in color. She has bright red hair, creamy white complexion, ruby red lips, big brown eyes.
Big blue eyes.
What's the matter with that camera?
It's nearly ready.
Oh.
Hurry up. We're running out of ammunition.
Bubble! Bubble! Here, look. Will you take me some ammunition like a good fella? Go ahead.
I just can't understand it. Unless, Chief, is this some new kind of law protecting criminals from improper police procedure?
Hey! Your camera! It's on! Oh, hey. Oh, yeah.
Great news, folks. We finally have our camera operated.
All right, Carrot Top. This is your last chance to surrender.
You'll have to come in and get me, copper.
Carrot Top, the camera is fixed. Now you can surrender on television.
Well, it's about time.
Boy, criminals are such hams.
All right, drop those guns. Now get your hands up.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a most dramatic moment. Carrot Top and her gang are about to surrender to the local police here in Bancroft. There she is.
All right, boys, you can get up now.
What's going on here?
Well, Mr. McGowan took a little riot to get you and your cameras here, but this is what we really wanted you to see, what we want the whole country to see. Come on, Bancroft, let's show them.
There's a feeling of spring in the air. What come to think of it, that isn't rare. This feeling of spring is an everyday thing in our hometown. Get a whiff of that sweet evening breeze, night bloom and jasmine and sycamore trees. You're liable to find you get weak in the knees in our hometown.
Don't want no one to change it. We like it just like it stands. When someone tries to rearrange it, we very sentimentally change their plans. So if you're tired of fighting the crowd, join our community, we'd sure be proud. It's peaceful and quiet, there's never a riot, and though it lacks world renown, you'll be as welcome can be in our
When these 10 tapping toes put on their dancing clothes, that's what I came here for. You think the taps carry beat makes you want to move your feet. That's what I'm waiting for. And what do I care? I'll be walking on air. My feet will go tippity-tap. And I'll be in clover. My blues are all over. I'll shuffle off to Buffalo. When these 10 tapping toes put on their dancing clothes, that's what I came here for.
Because your civic leaders want to put a freeway through, there's no need to fret. Here's the reason why. Let this song become your battle cry. There's a place that I know, I remember long ago, known as Main Street, USA. What a thrill, what a treat. Every time you put your feet on the pavement of Main
Main Street, USA. Not a big thoroughfare of amusing there, 'cause you walk round the square and your neighbors are there, and you see all the sights that you've seen there before, from the livery stable to the old drugstore. Life was sweet, life was slow, you would meet someone you know, and you pass the time of day. When your heart's in the rut, don't you ever wonder whatever happened to Main Street, USA.
Hey, by the way, are you wishing, what a wishing? What do you say we get together and sign a big petition?
To preserve a wonderful American tradition, Main Street, USA.
Howdy-ho. Likewise. Pardon the intrusion, sir, but have you seen a couple of runaway horses?
Runaway horses? No. You will be?
No, sir.
Well, you see, we were riding to the hounds, and our horses threw us and ran away.
Well, I'd love to help you hunt for them.
Oh, no, that's not necessary.
Well, I got some horses saddled up here, ready to go. Come on.
Oh, really?
Oh, no, it'll do them good to be lost for a while.
Yeah, let them worry. Serves them right for running away. Yeah.
You know what I think, ladies?
What?
You're both a little horse shy because you've just been thrown.
Yeah, that's it, Lucy. That must be it, Lucy.
Yeah, that must be it.
Wilby, untie Fury and bring him over here, will you? Look, you know the old saying. When you've been thrown, the thing to do is to get right back up in the saddle and ride again. It's the best thing to do. Come on.
Well, why don't you go first, Viv?
No, he said it was good for you, not me.
You let your friend mount after you do.
Yes, I'll mount after you do. You just go right ahead, mount.
Go right ahead. That's a girl. Up you go.
Oh, Fury.
No, don't help her with it, Wilby.
No, don't help me, Wilby.
No,
Yeah, I can do it on my own. You just hold a nice Fury. Where's the seatbelt? What do I do if I start to fall?
You can always grab hold of the mane.
The mane what?
Wilby, go get the other horse, will you?
Oh, I don't. She could go with you up to
No,
I don't really.
No, you better come with me, Viv.
Oh, I don't care. I don't really. Oh, that's a big one, isn't it?
Come on, Viv. Just leap into the saddle.
Have either one of you been on a horse before?
Well,
No, to tell you the truth, we haven't, Mr. Godfrey.
You know my name, huh?
oh, everybody knows who you are, Mr. Godfrey.
Oh, yes. Yes, you're our favorite entertainer, Mr. Godfrey.
Oh, brother, they're buttering me up for something. Come here a minute. Come here. Come on. Now, look, as one redhead to another, what in the world are you trying to sell me?
Well, Mr. Godfrey, my name is Lucy Carmichael, and that's Vivian Bagley.
Yeah, hello.
You see, we tried to see you at your office in New York, but we couldn't get by your secretary.
Yeah, sometimes Mary Ann is quite a tiger, yeah. Once I even had trouble getting past her myself. I had to show him a driver's license.
Come on down, Viv.
Yes, Bob, yes, I'm going to get down.
Yeah, come around here, honey. Be careful now. Come on. It's all right. You see, Mr. Godfrey, we're from Danfield.
Danfield?
Yes, Danfield, New York. A lovely country. You'll enjoy the trip up there.
Oh, I will? Well, if I'm up there sometime, I'll call on you ladies.
Well, Mr. Godfrey, it can't be sometime. It's got to be a week from tonight. Yes.
Well, it's nice of you to give me time to pack. Come on, now, what is this all about?
Well, now, Mr. Godfrey, the Danfield Community Players are putting on a big musical show.
Yeah, it's all about the founding of Danfield, and it's for a very good cause.
Yes, it's to raise money for the children's wing of our hospital.
Yeah, and we figured we could raise a lot more money if we had a big celebrity like yourself. So we want you to star in the show.
That's very flattering, but why me?
Well, Mr. Godfrey, you were just made for the part. Calls for a very handsome man with a firm chin and twinkling blue eyes and a charming smile and a very perfect profile.
Sure doesn't sound like the face I shaved this morning. But I'm loving it. Go ahead.
Well, now, it's a wonderful part. You see, you play the part of a Southern gentleman who's just about to lose his big plantation.
Yeah, and you have some big dramatic scenes, and you get to sing and dance. Why, you're practically the whole show.
So you think you can appeal to the old Virginia ham and me, huh? You know what?
What?
I'll do it.
Oh, you just don't know what...
Don't look now, Daddy, but I have a strange feeling someone is staring at me.
Men can't help it, daughter. It's your dazzling beauty.
Oh, Dad.
And it's your dazzling beauty that's going to save the old plantation for us.
Why, Daddy, whatever do you mean?
I was hoping that I wouldn't have to tell you, Lucy Bell, but we're broke.
Broke?
Flat broke.
Oh, well, I sort of suspected it, Daddy, when we ran out of patches for my pantalettes.
Oh, child, it hurts my southern pride to see the old plantation so run down.
Poor Daddy. I noticed the roof is full of holes and leaks so badly.
Yes. Last night it rained, and I finished my mint julep 4 times.
Tell me, Daddy, how did we come to such dire circumstances?
Well, Lucy Bell, I'll tell you all about it.
Do that, Daddy.
We were born in that ever-loving cotton-picking South, at the corner of that ever-loving shut-my-river mouth, on a large plantation called the Southern Moon. But lately, our old homestead's gone from wreck right on to ruin. Our cotton is rotten, the weevils are woeful, turkeys ain't trotting, magnolias are doleful. Something's surely wrong with our old plantation land. Everything gets hazy with no money on hand. My daughter ain't married, she's still on the vine. To find a wealthy Yankee with a buck would be fine. Oh, Lucy Bell, please save this old plantation of mine. Go find yourself a Yankee, marry and tie.
My daughter ain't married, she's still on the vine. To find a wealthy Yankee with a buck would be fine. Oh, Lucy Bell, please save this old plantation of mine. So find yourself a Yankee who's a very kind. So find yourself a Yankee 'cause it's free.
So, Lucy Bell, we took passage on this riverboat to find you a rich man to marry.
But, Daddy, you always told me I should marry for love.
True, but sometimes daddies can be just plain stupid.
But, Daddy, how could I marry a litter bug?
That is Conrad P. Field from New York, the wealthiest man in the country.
But he's so short.
Not when he stands on his wallet. Now go on, Lucy Bell. Saunter over there and drop your hanky.
You want me to play hanky-panky with a Yankee?
With a wealthy Yankee.
Well, why not? Oh, if I play drop the hanky with that sly and clever Yankee, there'll be money in the banky very soon. It's a clever little pranky, but before we hanky-panky, he's got to pay the mortgage off on Southern Moon. Oh, if I could only collar that there Yankee with the dollar, you'd hear this rebel holler like a loon. Oh, if I could get his money, I would call that Yankee honey, and once again we'd sing a Dixie tune. Oh, looky, Yankee, looky, let me see your banky bookie, and I'll be your Yankee. Thank you. Pick my hanky up, and I'll join the Yankee side. Daddy, you didn't pick up my hanky.
Excuse me, miss. I love you. Let's get married.
I don't even know you.
Can you think of a better way to get acquainted?
Well, no, I can't. Daddy, I found the man I want to marry.
Him? And what can he give you? Piano lessons?
Sir, I may be poor, but I am honest. Beneath this tattered shirt...
I know, you've got tattered underwear. Lucy Bell, you've just got to marry that rich Yankee.
But, Daddy, I love him.
Oh, come on, Lucy Bell.
Goodbye, poor but honest piano player.
Now, Lucy Bell, I want you to cotton up to that rich northerner there. Forget the hanky, but give him plenty of panky.
All right, Daddy.
Mr. Conrad Field, I'd like to present my daughter, Lucy Bell.
Egad! What a ravishing beauty. Never have I seen so fair a flower of the South. Coochie, coochie, coo.
Impetuous child. When she pounds with her parasol, that means she's infatuated.
Sir, this has never happened to me before. It's love at first sight. I want to ask you for your daughter.
Give me a fanfare. Give me a spotlight. Give me a handbell. Watch out for steamboat Bessie steaming round the bend. I take it port and starboard, watch my rudder spin. So if you've got a little time to spend, why then spend your time with Bessie, 'cause a man's best friend. Steamboat Bessie, water down, the siren of the river. Steamboat Bessie, water down. Oh, I love him and I leave him and I love to hear him howl. Oh, Steamboat Bessie, Jesus, right your way. Oh, I go a little overboard most every day. So if you're kind of lonely and you're always put this little dreamboat right up on your knees. Steamboat Bessie, water down. Steamboat Bessie, water down. Steamboat Bessie, Steamboat Bessie, Steamboat Bessie, Steamboat Bessie, Steamboat Bessie.
Sir, I was about to ask you for the hand of this beautiful flower of the South, but now I have been tempted by the tasty temptress Bessie.
Daddy, 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 he's turning cartwheels over that bam.
There, her short dress and beautiful legs lured him away.
Well, what chance do I have? How can a man go window shopping when I've got my curtains drawn? Daddy, I'm just going to have to fight fire with fire.
Fight what?
Fire with fire. Watch out for Dixie Lucy fighting fire with fire. When I get going, boy, you'll soon expire. Now, Bessie here may be the warmest thing you've got, but I can set the world on fire, and boy, that's hot. Dixie Lucy, burning up the river. Put me in the chicken house and watch the eggs hatch. Next to me, Vesuvius is mighty tame. So watch out, little Bessie, 'cause your game is through. I'll rub my arms together and start a spark in you.
Southern belle is even more beautiful when she peels. Now I am in a quandary. Which of these beauties should I marry?
I don't know where she learned to waltz like that, but I think my daughter Lucy Bell has lured him back. But just to make sure that Steamboat Bessie is out of the competition, I will go dazzle her with a little Southern charm. Hello, Puddin'-Face. You know, you and I could make beautiful music together.
I doubt that. I heard you sing.
Possum Face, look deep into my eyes. Deep into my eyes. Do you get the message my eyes are sending you?
Yeah, but you're so broke, it's coming in collect. You got nothing, 'cause your cotton's rotten.
Well, my cotton ain't gonna stay rotten long. You see, if my daughter marries Mr. Field, she'll be wealthy, and so will I. So if you marry me, you'll be marrying a man who's handsome and lovable and wealthy.
You're for me, big boy. Wealthy.
Sir, there's no doubt about it now. I am asking you for your daughter's hand in marriage.
Sir, we haven't even been properly introduced.
Oh, I am Conrad P. Fields, and I'm worth $50 million.
That's what I call a proper introduction.
Well, did you call me Daddy?
Sir, you may marry my little Lucy Bell.
Oh, Lucy Bell! If you're going to get married, there's nothing left for me to live for. I'm going to throw myself in the river. Goodbye, cruel world!
Wait!
Sir?
That tattoo!
What tattoo?
That tattoo! What is your name, boy?
Sir, I have no name. I am known only as the poor but honest piano player.
You have a name now. That tattoo is my family coat of arms. You are my son.
Your son?
Yes. You were stolen years ago by the gypsy. Son, you are now one of the richest boys in the world. I will give you anything you want. What do you want?
Oh, Daddy. Oh, more than anything in the whole world, I want to marry Lucy Bell.
You've been my only true love, rich but honest piano player.
Oh, Lucy Bell. And once we're married, let's do what I've always wanted to do.
What's that?
Go somewhere and found a town.
That's what I've always wanted to do, found a town. Let's find one and found it.
But what'll we call it?
Oh, I don't know. We'll think of something.
Welcome to the family. Congratulations, my boy. By the way, what's the kid's name?
Dan Field.
Oh, what a wonderful name for a town. Danfield. We'll call our town Danfield. How about that?
Things will be so merry. We'll fill up the nation with our population. We'll start it with you and with me. People will move into Danfield. There's no other place they would be. Things will be dandy in Danfield. Dan, 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 dan,
Please identify yourself. Last name first and the city in which you reside. Come along. Daniels, Judy, Boston. Right over here, please. Fry, Sally, Chicago. Thank you. Baker, Mary, Detroit. Thank you.
Bailey, Martha, Memphis.
Right over here.
Carmichael, Lucy, Angeles, Loss.
Over here, please. All right, you two girls will occupy bunk 1A and 1B. And you two girls will occupy bunk 2A and 2B. And you two girls will occupy...
I think one of our aircraft is missing.
Where is Miss Tilford? Carol Tilford! Coming! Here I am. Carol Tilford? I'm sorry I'm late. Where do you come from, Carol? Oh, North Platte, Nebraska. Thank you. You two girls will be occupying bunk 3A and 3B.
Thank you.
All right, girls. Girls, you can all unpack now and get acquainted.
Here, let me help you.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm Lucy Carmichael.
Oh, glad to meet you.
I'm sure glad we're bunking together.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, Carol, look at this view.
Oh!
What's the matter?
What are we doing way up here?
Way up here? We're just on the 4th floor.
I know it sounds silly, but I've got this phobia about high places. I don't know what you call it.
Well, fear of high places, that's called hydrophobia.
That's it, I got it.
Oh, Carol, if you've got that phobia, how come you want to be an airline stewardess?
Well, my mama always told me that if you have a fear, the best way to overcome it is to face up to it.
Oh, well, that's a wonderful attitude, and I certainly admire your courage. Come on, let's unpack. Carol?
Yeah?
What did you do in North Platte?
Oh, I was an usherette in a movie theater, but I had to quit.
Why?
I couldn't go up in the balcony. What'd you used to do, Lucy?
I worked in a bank, but I took a leave of absence. That way, if I don't make out here, I always have something to go back to, you know.
Gee, I hope we both make it.
Yeah.
Just think of all the exciting places we'll get to visit.
Yeah, and all the exciting people that stewardesses get to meet. You know, big executives and movie stars and sports celebrities and... Gee, I might even meet Mr. Right.
Who's Mr. Right?
Oh, well, that's just a name I have, you know, for, well, you know how girls always want to meet that right guy.
Well, I sure hope you meet your Mr. Right.
Yeah, well, thanks. I hope you get over your fear of high places.
Me too.
Hey, I know what I can do to help you.
What?
I'm going to let you have the top bunk.
Gee, Lucy, you're a peach.
Come on, get up there.
Now?
Yeah, right now. Go ahead. No, give it a try. Yeah, I know, but you give it a try now. Come on. No, come on.
Now, in serving meals, speed, precision, write it down. Speed, precision, and teamwork are of the utmost importance. I have an automatic timer here, and Miss Gray and Miss Jackson are going to show you how 6 passengers can be served an order of grapefruit in precisely 37 seconds.
Holy cow!
If you girls would kindly turn your chairs around into the mock-up position. You girls over here, just pick up your chair, run right along. Let's move now. Nice straight lines, girls. Hurry on there. All right, the passengers are in position. You may be seated. May I remind you that it's 6 passengers in precisely 37 seconds. Ready? Go! That's enough, girls. You get the idea. We will repeat this teamwork exercise using 2 of our trainees. We will begin with Lucy and Carol. Which one do you want me?
I'll
do the...
All right.
Girls, please move those places. All right. May I remind you, 6 passengers in 37 seconds. Ready? Yeah. Go! And how well you do on this flight determines whether or not you get your wings.
Roger.
Well, here's your flight manual. Goodbye and good luck.
Goodbye, Miss Cavanaugh.
Goodbye, Miss Cavanaugh. Look at the kitchen.
Cute little galley all our own. Oh, it's just darling.
Isn't this thrilling?
Yeah, and you know something? I may meet my Mr. Right on my very first flight.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you, Carol. You don't seem the least bit nervous.
Well, you know what I think it is?
What?
I think it's the uniform.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
You know, I just can't wait to take off.
You're kidding.
No, get up in that wild blue yonder and... Who are you?
I'm the repairman.
What are you repairing?
An ashtray.
I don't like the sound of that.
Just an ashtray.
Yeah, well, he's got an awful lot of tools there for just an ashtray. I'm getting off.
Carol, now listen here. Now listen to me. The wings that go with that uniform that you're so proud of are the wings of an eagle, not a chicken. Now you straighten up.
Right.
Remember our motto. At Globe World, flying is for people, not for the birds. All right, now put yourself together.
All right.
Let's get ready for the passengers.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Oh, welcome to Globe World Airlines.
Yes, make yourself comfortable and relax.
Remember that the people serving you are the finest trained in the whole world.
Oh, and we know just how you feel.
Yes.
So if there's anything we can do to take your mind off your flight.
Help you enjoy the flight, like a magazine, coffee, tea, or milk.
Or a pillow to put over your eyes.
I'm the pilot.
Welcome aboard Globe World Airlines.
Flight 215
Welcome
to
aboard
Chicago.
Globe World.
Right, this is
Welcome
flight
aboard
215
Globe
to
World
Chicago.
Airlines.
Flight 215.
Welcome aboard Globe World
Flight
Airlines.
215 to Chicago.
Welcome aboard. Oh,
Flight 215.
hey, they're musicians. Welcome aboard Globe World.
Flight 215.
Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard Globe
215
World
to
Airlines.
Chicago.
Oh, welcome aboard.
Come right in.
Oh yes, I'll help you to your seat, Mr. Brennan.
Right this way.
Yes, right this way, sir. Yes, here's your seat, sir, right here.
Oh, thank you.
Perhaps you'd like to sit next to the window, Mr. Wright? I mean, Mr. Brennan?
I believe that seat is reserved for another passenger.
You just go ahead and sit there. When the other passenger comes, make out like you're asleep.
I'm sure I'll be comfortable here.
Oh, well, to make you real comfortable, I'll turn on the air conditioner.
Would you like me to take your jacket?
Oh, no, don't bother.
It's no bother at all.
Oh, no, Chrissy.
Oh, thank you. Now, you just relax and be nice and comfortable, yes. You better fasten your seatbelt in case you fall asleep or anything. Now, is there anything I can get you? Coffee, tea, or meat? Or milk?
No, thanks.
Just let me make you a little bit more comfortable. Put a little heavy on the pillow, and we don't want you to catch cold from that nasty old air conditioner. Just relax. Go to sleep, and I'll wake you up when we get to Chicago. Fasten your seatbelts, please. Fasten your seatbelts. You're all right now. Fasten your seatbelts. Fasten your seatbelts, please. Fasten your seatbelts. Oh, ever, Mr. Wright.
Goodbye.
Oh.
Stewardess?
Yes, sir.
All your passengers aboard and accounted for?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Passengers all aboard, Captain. You can proceed to runway 7. Here's your flight announcements.
Thank you.
We're ready for takeoff.
Yes, sir.
Are we taking off?
Yes, sir. I'll secure the door, sir. Harold, will you pull yourself together?
I can't. I don't know what to do.
You are going to do what you've been trained to do. Now, where is that flight manual? I want to check it. Where is it?
Here it is.
All right, now what does it say for us to do next? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard Globe World Airlines, Flight 215 to Chicago. Our pilot and crew would like to acquaint you with the flight pattern for today. Our cruising speed will be approximately 500 miles an hour.
That's cruising.
We are currently flying at an altitude of 32,000 feet. Stop making that noise. Now give me that menu. I gotta see what's next. What's the matter with you? Lunch.
No, I couldn't eat a thing.
For the passengers. I'll hand out the menus. You see what comes next. Brennan. Mr. Brennan. Wake up. Time for lunch.
No, thanks.
Oh, now, you really should eat something.
I have a luncheon engagement in Chicago.
Oh. Gee, I bet you hate going to Chicago.
Why?
Well, you know, being away from the family. Most passengers feel very bad about leaving their wife and kids.
I'm not married.
Oh. Well, maybe you'll meet somebody nice in Chicago.
I'm going there on business.
Oh. Well, perhaps you'll meet someone nice on the way to Chicago.
I had no idea you stewardesses took such a personal interest in your passengers.
Oh, yes, we do. Indeed, we do. Tell me, what do you do, Mr. Brennan?
I'm vice president in charge of personnel for my company.
Oh, you look like a man who would be in charge of a lot of people. Tell me, what company are you with?
Globe World Airline.
You're with this airline?
Yes. And right now, you're 11 minutes late in serving lunch.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. What's for lunch?
We start with grapefruit.
Good, we're in luck. Lunch! Flight manual say we should do now?
Let's see. We serve the drinks. We serve the lunch.
Yeah.
Oh, now we're supposed to show the movie.
Oh, yes. Okay, I'll do it. Ladies and gentlemen, Globe World Airlines is pleased to provide for your entertainment a screening of our scheduled movie. Something wrong, Mr. Brennan?
Yes. Is this any way to run an airline?
Boy, there's a line. I'm sorry about the film, but this is our first flight.
When your supervisor gets this report, it'll be your last.
Oh, you can't do that now. I was just getting to like it.
Yeah, I can understand about you being upset, but couldn't you give us another chance?
I'm sorry, girls, but because of you, we're going to get a lot of complaints. Now, we promise our passengers entertainment on these flights, and they look forward to that entertainment.
Just because the movie broke down, that doesn't mean they can't have entertainment.
What do you mean?
Well, back home in North Platte, Nebraska, we make our own entertainment.
Hey, that's a wonderful idea.
I'll go ask those musicians to help.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
well,
we have musicians.
I don't know if
now,
that...
Mr. Brennan, don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about it. You just go in and sit down and relax. Now, don't you worry. Will they help us? Yeah. 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 Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of airlines offer you movies and stereo music to listen to, but Globe World Airlines is the very first to bring you live entertainment.
Hit it, boys!
Let us entertain you. Let us make you smile. go with a cravat. You gotta start off each day with a song. Even when things go wrong, you'll feel better. You'll even look better. I'm here to tell you, you'll be a go-getter. You'll find that you can't go wrong. If you start off each day, you gotta make hay. Just start off each day with a song. Maybe waving a flag that began with the Mr. Cohan. Oh, he's a Yankee Doodle dandy. Yankee Doodle do or die. Yankee Doodle came to London just to ride the pony. He is that Yankee Doodle boy. Broadway shows on opening night. Bright marquees, Ethel Merman and lights. I got rhythm, I got music, I got my man. Who can ask for anything more? Oh, when the Saints go marching in, oh, when the Saints go marching in, how I want to be in that number. When the Saints go marching in, oh, when the sun begins to shine, oh, when the sun begins to shine, how I want to be in that number. When the sun begins to shine. Come on, everybody! Oh, when the Saints marching in, go marching in, oh, when the Saints go marching in, how I want to be in that number. When the Saints go marching in, oh, when the Saints go marching in, oh, when the Saints go marching in, how I want to be in that number. When the Saints go marching in.
We landed 10 minutes ago.
have to say in her letter?
What letter?
When I went to the market this morning, I picked up the mail, and there was a letter from Marge.
Well, I didn't get it. Where is it?
I gave it to Chris.
Now, Chris.
I gave it to Sherman. I gave it to Jerry. Uh-oh.
Well, Jerry.
I left it in my lunchbox.
Well, I hope this group realizes the penalty for tampering with the United States mail.
Oh, Mother. I'm sorry, Mom, but I got a little of my lunch on it.
Apparently, neither snow, nor rain, nor peanut butter can stay these couriers from their appointed rounds. Oh, it's from New York.
She must be back from her honeymoon.
Yeah. Oh. She says she and Huey adored the wedding present I sent them.
What'd you finally send them?
An authentic Victorian fatui.
Oh, what?
A fatui.
What's a fatui?
It's an antique chair. I found a darling little gold opera chair over in Wilton. You know, Marge just adores antiques.
Well, there's one good thing. I'll bet they didn't get 2 fatuis.
Oh, and listen to this. Married life is simply marvelous. We're the happiest 2 people in the world.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, but I still wish Marge and Huey hadn't run off and eloped at the last minute.
Oh, what's the difference, Lucy, as long as they're happy?
Well, I had such a wonderful wedding planned for them. Remember? Chris was going to be bridesmaid and Jerry was going to be ring bearer.
I was going to play and sing Oh, Promise Me.
Maybe that's why they eloped.
Oh, never you mind, young man.
Mother, may we be excused?
Yeah, but right upstairs and do your homework.
All right.
Both
You do
of
your
us.
homework too now, Sherm, huh? Okay. You know, maybe I ought to keep in practice. Just keep on practicing Oh, Promise Me.
Why?
I might pick up odd jobs with the Justice of the Peace.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh, promise me that someday you and I will meet together in that distant sky. What's the matter with you? Oh, I forgot about you and weddings.
But I just wish that Marge and Huey had let me give them that formal wedding.
Don't you think it's about time you forgot that?
Yeah, I guess so. After all, the important thing is that they're happy.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get it. Marge! Honey, we just got your letter. We were just talking about you.
Marge! Oh, it's so good to see you. We just read your letter.
Honey, we're so delighted to hear that you're so happy. Marge, honey, what's the matter?
I'm so unhappy.
Oh, Marge, what happened, honey? What happened?
Huey and I had our first fight.
Oh, dear, you poor baby.
Huey's a beast. I knew it when I first met him.
Well, then why did you marry him?
Because he's such a cute beast.
Marge, honey, I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so.
What?
This never would have happened if your marriage had gotten off on the right foot.
What do you mean?
You should not have eloped. You should have let me give you a formal wedding.
Oh, come now, Lucy. Ralph and I had a big formal garden wedding, and we had a fight before we got past the petunia bed. Anyway, it was Huey's idea to elope. You know, he's kind of shy, and the idea of a big wedding sort of scared him.
Well, I don't care. I think we should have a formal ceremony if we ever see Huey again. When you see Huey again.
Please, if you don't mind, I don't want to talk about Huey or wedding.
All right, honey, I understand. Why don't you go upstairs and lie down, relax a little bit. I'll get your bag. You take my room, honey.
Then after you get rested up a bit, dear, come on down and watch television with us. There's a good movie on.
Yeah, that's a good idea. What movie's on?
Father of the Bride.
Oh, you're a big help. I just remember there's a big frame picture of Marge and Huey on my dresser. I'll try to sneak it off before she sees it. I'm coming. Huey, what are you doing here? It's 4 in the morning.
I feel terrible about that little spat. I never fight with anybody. Oh, I don't know what came over me. If you'd only forgive me, I'd promise Marge is here, isn't she?
Yes, she's here.
Oh, thank goodness.
Who's ringing the bell this time of night? Oh, Huey! Huey! Oh, Huey!
Marge! Oh, Marge. It was all my fault, sweetie pie.
Oh, no, it was my fault, honey bun.
Can you forgive me, cream puff?
Of course I forgive you, sugar love.
Oh.
Isn't that sweet? Sweet, it's almost fattening.
Oh, well, come on, honey. Get dressed and get your things. We're going home.
Oh, no. There's no point in you going all the way back to New York tonight. Stay here until tomorrow.
Well, we might as well. Tomorrow's Saturday, and you don't have to go to work.
Yeah, that's right. Tomorrow is Saturday. I have the most wonderful idea. Why don't we have a wedding for you two?
A wedding? We're already married.
No, I mean the wedding that we planned for Marge with her family and loved ones around. A real wedding with all the trimmings.
Oh, what do you think, Huey?
Oh, honey, you know how I feel. I hate a big fuss and a lot of confusion and people around. I think a wedding is kind of private.
Well, if you'll pardon my saying so, Huey, if your marriage had had the right beginning, you wouldn't be having the trouble you're having right now. If you'd had the right beginning, you wouldn't be having this trouble right now.
Huh? Oh, Lucy, that had nothing to do with it. We fought over the most ridiculous thing.
What? Viv?
Well, it all began with one of our presents. Someone sent us the most impractical gift in the whole world.
Huey!
Oh, honey, they're family. What's the harm in telling them we got a stupid little gold chair that I'm not even allowed to sit on? It's got the silliest name. It's called a spadoodle? Or a faluki?
It's a fatui.
Yeah, that's it, a fatui. Oh, boy.
Huey, you apologize to my sister.
Lucy, I'm sorry. I apologize from the bottom of my heart.
Oh, that's all right.
Oh, really, sis? I love that fatui. And you do too, don't you, Huey?
Oh, I do. I do.
You really mean it?
Oh, I do. Lucy, can you forgive me?
Well, I'll forgive you on one condition.
Anything you say.
That you let me give you that wedding. Nothing to worry about. It's just a little simple home wedding without a lot of fuss. And we'll only invite the family. Now, you two go on upstairs and get some sleep so you'll be bright and fresh for your wedding.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, aren't they cute? Yeah. Where do you think you're going? Back to bed. Where else? Viv, we have a lot of work to do. We're giving a wedding this afternoon.
Lucy, it's 4 in the morning.
Exactly. We're lucky we're already up. Hey, how's the punch coming?
Be ready as soon as I get all the fruit cut up for you.
Huey, where have you been?
I got a bouquet for Marge, went home and got a suit.
Why did you do that?
Well, I couldn't have been married in my pajamas.
You'll have to excuse me, Huey. I got a million things on my mind.
Say, can I put this in the refrigerator?
Yeah, if you can find room.
Thanks. Say, isn't that a lot of cake and punch for just your family?
Well, you might as well know, Huey. You married into a long line of sweet tooths.
Lucy, where's the ladle for the punch bowl?
Where is it? It's in that drawer.
Which drawer?
That drawer's there, where it's always been.
Where's the polishing cloth? The polishing
In
cloth.
one of those drawers, I don't
Which
know.
one?
I think it's in the same one where the ladle was.
Oh, it was in this drawer. Why didn't you say
All
so?
right, I didn't know. I don't know. I was just guessing at it.
What are you taking, Huey?
Tranquilizer to calm me down.
Oh, Huey, you don't have anything to worry about. Harry Connors, our next-door neighbor, is going to be your best man, and he takes care of all the little details. Oh, I forgot a little detail.
What?
I forgot to invite Harry.
You have to invite Harry?
Yeah, I'll go over and ask him now. I want to borrow his candlesticks. Anyway.
Candles! I gotta go back to town and buy the candles.
You forgot to buy candles?
Well, you forgot
How
to
can
buy
you have a
candles.
wedding, for heaven's sake, without
For heaven's
candles?
sake, I tried to I was gonna buy the
Girls, hold it. Will the two of you hold it? Will you calm down? I think you both better have one of these tranquilizers.
I've never had one of those. I don't want...
I haven't either. What do they do to you?
Just relax you a little.
Relax you. Take one. Let's go. I'll open the door. I was
Hi. Good grief. Look at all the chairs. Who did she invite? The entire cast of Ben-Hur?
We've got to get ready.
Okay. Honey, you go ahead. I'll be up in a minute. I forgot something in the kitchen.
Oh, okay.
Viv, I got my hair washed. And it's only 2 o'clock, and our guests don't arrive until 5, so we're just doing fine.
Fine. All we have to do is decorate the cake and get dressed. We're all ready.
That's right. Did you ever see Marge's wedding ring?
What are you doing with it?
I have to give it to Jerry to put on that little pillow.
Oh, isn't that pretty? To Marge from Huey, may our love...
There! Oh, now, really. You shouldn't be reading a thing like that. That's private. Now look what you've done.
Well, you knocked it out of my hand.
And I can't even see the bottom. You've got so much fruit in there.
Well, now, don't get nervous. Don't get nervous. I'll just scoop around with this ladle. We'll find it. Here, hold. Give me a cup. Give me a cup.
Any luck? No, it's not in here.
Don't pour that in the sink. I spent all morning making that.
Well, I can't put it back in the bowl. I have my fingers in it.
Well, drink it.
Okay, I'm first along. Oh, boy, that hit the spot.
Anything? Uh-oh.
Did you find it?
Wait a minute. No, but we're getting warmer.
You think between the two of us we could find it?
That's the best punch I ever made.
Likewise.
Lucy.
What?
I feel a little funny.
What do you mean? How do you feel funny?
Well, kind of, lightheaded, you know. I'll bet it's that tranquilizer.
Boy, you know, Viv, this punch is a lot better than the punch you made last time. I think you must be using better fruit.
Thank you, Lucy. Does have a kind of a tang this time, doesn't it? Hey, Lucy. You forgot to look for the ring.
Boy, I'll say one thing. Huey said these pills would relax me, and boy, am I relaxed.
Me too, they're marvelous. We'll have to get some of those pills from our pharmacist.
What's that thing doing in there? Somebody's wedding ring.
Well, who could have been so careless?
Why am I relaxed?
Lucille. when Marge and Huey got married?
I guess it's better the second time around. So choose your weapons. Now, what do you want to make? Roses or doves?
I think I'll make the doves.
No, I think I better make the doves, because as I recall, the last time you made doves, they weren't very pretty, honey. In fact, they were more like ugly dublings.
You're right, girl. Ugly dugglings.
How does this thing work?
You just plunge that plunger in the back and dove.
It works.
Now then.
I'm going to put the prettiest dove you've ever seen up here.
You do that, honey. Ah, there's.
Now, that's the way a dove should look.
That's a dove? Looks more like a buzzard.
So it's a large dove. Oh, boy, making doves gets you awful thirsty, doesn't it?
Lucy,
What?
you want me to write their names?
Whose name?
The girls, Marge and Huey.
Oh, yeah, would you, honey? You have such a lovely handwriting.
You don't let me write your sister's name. I
Yeah.
thought you would want to write that all by yourself. You
No.
know that you're very good to me. Very good. There isn't room to write all those names.
Well, then we'll make room.
Right there's Marge.
Oh, honey, you spell Marge with 3 G's.
I'm so sorry.
Well, you know there's only 2.
What's the matter with me?
Well, now cross one out. You haven't done any harm. Just cross it out.
And Marge and Huey. And I'll dot the R. That's dotted.
Oh, that's beautiful,
Isn't that
honey.
pretty?
Yes.
Now,
No, it's all right. I'll get my own. You're going to have to finish the borders, and I'm going to take care of all the little people.
all right. Oh, I am making a border like you never saw in your life. What's the matter, honey?
I can't help it. When I look at these little people going through life's bumpy highway together, I tell you, I worry about them. Yes, I do.
Don't cry now.
Are you finished?
I'm finished. I'm
I want to
finished with the
finish
roses
the tie.
Would you mind getting me a little drink there?
I didn't worry about her.
The bride and
an announcement to make. I'm sorry, but the bride and groom have eloped again. Certainly see a lot of funny-looking characters in Las Vegas, huh?
You certainly do. And I want all of our friends back in Danfield to have a picture of this beautiful hotel.
Yeah, it sure is beautiful. This is really living, huh?
Good afternoon, ladies.
Oh, good afternoon.
Care for some tea and cookies?
Oh, I'd love some.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Oh, tea and...
There you are.
Thank you. Gee, isn't that nice, serving tea in the lobby?
Uh-huh. And how about the coffee and that Danish pastry they served us this morning?
Yeah. Just wonderful the way they wait on us hand and foot.
Mm-hmm. I told you this was one of the nicest hotels in Las Vegas.
Yeah. I sure wish we were living here instead of that crummy motel down the street.
If they hear you, they'll take all this food away from us.
Well, I just think Bigelow's department store could at least have put us up at a decent hotel.
Oh, now stop complaining. You won a weekend for two in Las Vegas from them, so let's enjoy it.
Yeah, I just think they could have planned it better, that's all. After all, I was the 1 millionth customer to walk through their door.
You just be happy they didn't find out that you walked through that door to return something.
Viv, how much money do we have?
You mean besides our eating money and our bus fare to the airport?
Yeah.
We have $5.50.
Good. With a little luck, we may have enough money to see every show in town.
Ow.
Maybe I can take that $5 and get lucky at the dice table.
Oh, you don't know anything about playing dice.
Yes, I do. I have been studying this little book here. Yeah? How to Gamble in Las Vegas. Yeah? Do you know that you get 30 to 1 if you bet on boxcars and win?
What are boxcars?
6 2s. Is it 2 6s? Yeah, it's 2 6s, yeah. See, this book has all the gambling expressions and systems for beating all those gambling games in there. Yeah, listen to this. The biggest benefits are derived by those who have the courage to let it ride. Now, listen to this. Las Vegas slot machines are geared to give the player at least a 90% return for his money. An alert player can watch a machine being played, and after 9 or 10 plays without a hit, the player can be reasonably sure that a payoff is due.
Yeah?
Yeah. Come on, I'll show you what I mean.
Lucy, how much could we win back with 50 cents?
If we hit a jackpot on that machine, we can win $50.
We can.
Oh, do you mind if we watch?
We thought maybe we might be able to bring you a little luck.
I can use it. I've had 8 losers in a row.
Good. Heavens.
Well, here goes my last $50.
Well, good luck. I sure hope you win something this time.
Oh, another lemon. I've got to go and get some more change.
Oh. Quick, give it to me before he gets back.
Now, listen.
Yeah?
Let me close my eyes to bring you luck before you put it in, huh?
Okay.
Here I go.
All right.
Ready? Go. Yeah. Here I go. Oh, no. Oh, what? Lucy, you... Lucy, what happened?
It dropped on the floor.
Oh.
Oh, thank you.
We lost our 50 cents.
I couldn't help dropping it.
Well, it really serves you right. Cheaters never prosper.
Well, anyway, the machine paid off like the book said.
Well, there goes all those shows we were going to see. Honestly, I don't know why we even bothered to pack that evening wardrobe.
Oh.
Good afternoon, ladies.
Good afternoon. Boy, he's handsome. Who do you suppose he is?
I think he's one of the bosses.
Oh, I wish he were my boss.
Yes, Mr. Cardenas, what is it?
Oh, Dick, I've got a big gambler coming in town. Now, we really want to roll out the red carpet for him.
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you what you do. You give him our best suite, call around town, get the best ringside tables for all the shows, and you better have a chauffeur-driven limousine at his disposal.
Yes,
you got
sir.
that?
Yes, sir.
And listen, don't forget, everything is on the house.
Yes, sir.
Did you hear that? When a big gambler comes to town, they roll out the red carpet for him. They've got him reservations at every show in town. It's not costing him a cent.
Them that has gets.
Yeah, you know what?
What?
We're gonna act like we has till we gets.
Now, what do you mean by that?
We're going back to our motel, and I'm gonna study this book on gambling. Because tonight, I'm going to be walking on that red carpet they roll out for the big gamblers. And we're going to see every show in town.
We are?
Yeah, come on. Fabulous, darling. Simply fabulous. Dear, let me have $1,000 worth of chips, please.
No, Pamela.
Oh, Penelope, darling.
Now, dear, remember what happened at Monte Carlo.
But only $1,000, darling.
Oh,
Please.
Pamela, dear, it's always only $1,000. Then it's only $20,000. Then $40,000. Then $50,000.
Oh, you're such a sticky wicket. May I have $1,000?
Pamela, you know that gambling is a disease with you.
One teensy-weensy $1,000 bet, darling.
The most that you can bet at one time is the house limit.
The house limit?
Mm-hmm.
How much is that, pray tell?
$100.
Only $100. Is this a gambling casino or a sewing circle? Sheila, dear, please give me $1,000.
Please don't give it to her. Don't give it to her.
Penny.
Oh, now, darling, you know it's my duty to keep you from squandering away another fortune.
Oh, really, dear?
Now, come on. Control yourself, my darling, and we'll go over to that cute little table and have a cup of coffee.
All right, Penny.
That lady in green must be a real player.
I wish she'd roll the dice. I'd like to bet on her.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, you were just a great girl.
I wish I could do some real gambling. I learned enough in that book to make a fortune.
Oh, shh.
May I help you?
We just like some coffee and toast, please, dear.
Yes, ma'am.
Pardon me, ladies. May I join you?
Fabulous, darling.
Thank you. I don't mean to be personal, but I couldn't help being intrigued by your conversation.
Intrigued by our conversation? Whatever do you mean?
Well, I've been around the casinos for a long time, and I usually can spot a heavy player. But I never would have taken you for an inveterate gambler.
Well, I've been inveterate all my life.
Even when we were little girls, she always wanted me to play jacks with her.
Well, all little girls play jacks.
Jacks are better.
Well, it's true, yes. Ever since I can remember, I love to play cards.
Now, you're not going to believe this, but when she was a little girl, her parents used to have to play strip poker with her every night to get her to undress for bed.
Incredible.
Pamela, stop shuffling those crackers.
Oh, dear, I'm terribly
Isn't that
sorry.
terrible?
It's
With
just...
all her money, I don't see why she wants to gamble. Oh. Pamela, you see how obsessed with gambling the poor child is?
Oh, stop exaggerating, darling. But your $1,000 is not going to catch it.
Oh, Pamela, will you please try to control yourself?
Well, I really can't help it, darling. It's in my blood.
I know, dear.
Were your parents gamblers?
Well, in a way, yes. but they were very refined. The only time I ever heard my mother raise her voice was when she yelled, bingo.
And your father?
Well, he was in oil. He has one of the largest oil fields in Texas.
Oh, what's his output?
How's that?
How many barrels does he get a day?
Well, I don't know, actually, but I do know they had to send out for bigger barrels.
That sounds like a lot of oil.
Oh, it sure is. Oh, here's our coffee. Thank you so much, dear girl.
Thank you.
I just don't understand it. If you have all this money and such an intense desire to gamble, why fight it?
Well, actually, I don't feel that it would be fair to Penelope, poor darling. You see, she doesn't gamble. And we just came up here to see the shows.
Well, that is if we could get reservations for the shows.
Yes. You see, being strangers in town, that is quite a problem.
Oh, no. That wouldn't be any problem at all. I'd be delighted to get tickets for you for every show in town.
How divine. Oh, Penelope.
And I would love for you to be my guest.
Oh, isn't he fabulous?
Fabulous.
Now, if you ladies will excuse me, I'll go and make your reservations.
Fabulous, darling. Thank you. It worked. It worked. We're going to get to see all the shows.
We're not going to see one of those shows unless you take off that hat.
What's the matter with it?
It looks like a fresh crop of crabgrass.
Excuse me, ladies. Will that be all?
Yes, thank you. That will be all.
Good evening, ladies. Did you enjoy the shows?
Oh, they were fabulous. Thank you, yes.
Mr. Kellstrom, this is a young lady I would like for you to meet. This is Miss Pamela, Miss Pamela.
Pettibone. Pamela Pettibone. And this is my friend Penelope. Penelope Poopendorf.
Well, I sure am proud to meet you, Miss Pettibone, and you too, Miss Poopendorf.
You can call me Penelope.
Yes, she answers to that.
You know, you two have a lot in common.
Oh, we do?
Sure, you both love to gamble.
Oh, this must be the famous lady in green you were telling me about.
Yes, and not only that, you're in the same business. Why, her father's a big oil tycoon down in Texas.
Well, now, that's mighty interesting, ma'am. Miss Pettibone, was your father a wildcatter?
A wildcatter?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, not while Mother was watching.
Oh, this little lady got a great sense of humor.
Actually, it was her grandfather who discovered the oil. He tried all of his life to find oil, but he was as poor as a church mouse when he died.
Oh?
But when they were digging his grave, they hit a gusher.
Well, ma'am, that's a story I never heard before, but like they say, anything can happen in Texas.
Hey, Kelly, what time does your plane leave?
Oh, got to leave in about 15 minutes. Say, there's one thing I'd like to see before I go.
Anything you want, we'd be glad to take care of it.
Well, I'd like to see the famous Miss Pettibone do a little gambling.
Well, so would I, but she seems to have taken some kind of pledge against it.
Well, actually, you see, I adore gambling, but I promised Miss Poopendorf that I wouldn't.
Oh, yes. As a matter of fact, I took the precaution of hiding all of her money this evening so she just couldn't gamble.
Yes, at this very moment, I don't think we had more than $5 on us. That's hard to believe, isn't it?
Oh, wait a minute, little lady. I got an idea. Now, as I said, I got to leave here in about 15 minutes, and I'm $10,000 behind. But why don't you gamble with my money? If you get me even, I'll give you everything you win over that. Oh, I know the money doesn't mean anything to you, but might have a lot of fun.
Yes, well, it is a challenge to see if a gambler like myself can win so much money in so short a time. I'm rather inclined to give it a go. Well, why don't you run along and warm up the dice, as they say?
Certainly.
All right, ladies, I'll see you in the casino.
Now's my chance to use everything I learned in the book.
Oh, I just hope you can remember it.
Don't worry. All I have to do is win back $10,000, and anything over that is ours. Come on, we're going to be rich.
Would you please clear the end of this table? I have a big player coming in. Please. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Put it on now. Any claps? Eight's the point, any
That's it. Oh, here we are, folks. Now we got a real gambling to roll. Get your money down. Get your money down. All right, little lady.
You want to hold that for me, darling?
bets are up.
There you are.
Oh.
Let him go. Let him
Get your
go.
money down now. Big
All right,
Ace,
now,
heel,
everybody
come
ready? All right, now. Oh.
No play. New dice.
All right, dear. It's all right.
Coming out. Coming out.
Great sense of humor this little lady's got. Here we are now. Coming out.
I'll hit way down there now. Everybody
back,
look
boy.
out. Here we go. There, what did I get?
11. 11.
Lady over here, 11.
One away from boxcar.
Yes, sir, and that's the winner. That's the winner.
It's a winner? Oh.
No, let it ride, honey. Let it ride.
That's a good idea. Let it ride.
You bet.
Everybody let
All
it
right,
ride.
here we go.
Because that's the way to make money.
Do it the same way again, honey.
Same way again.
Same way again.
All right. Okay, there you are. What is it? What did I get?
11 is a winner. It's a winner. We'll add it up and let him ride. All right.
You want the same thing again?
Same thing again, honey.
All right, and everybody's letting it ride now.
Here we go.
What did it get? What did I get?
7.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Kelster.
She's sorry for a winner. What a sense of humor. Let it ride.
7 the winner.
Here we go.
There's a lot of winners around here.
Here we go.
Well, now. Say, Mr. Kelstrom, how would you like to play over there and play my lucky number? I have a 19 that I feel is very lucky.
Little lady, if that's what you want, here it is. Put
Why
this
don't
on
you
19
put
for
that
the
on 19
Yes, ma'am.
and spin that little ball, and here we go.
All right.
Okay.
Coming out now.
Here we go. What did I get? What did I get?
Number 10.
Number 10.
That's it.
Number 10. Play it the hard way.
now.
Play 10 the hard way. That's where all the big money is. The
10
hard
the
way.
hard way, the lady says. and we
Everybody
were
should
10
play the hard way.
Okay.
Get your money down.
All right, don't let those dice get cold.
19.
Number 19. 19's the winner.
Number 19 won. Can we play it again?
Play it again. Same bet on number
Same bet on
19.
19.
All right, honey, don't let those dice get cold.
Spin the ball. I won't let it get
Here we go.
cold.
All right,
Now.
10 the hard way.
We want 10 the hard way. Is that right? What do we got? What do we got?
And 10.
19.
19 won again.
Want to play it again?
Yes, play it again.
Play it again. The
Play
same bet.
19
Stack
again.
those chips. All right,
What
let's
are we
go.
doing now? Here we go.
Here we're coming out. New number,
Now, we
honey.
want another new number.
New
Now,
number.
what did I
now.
get?
Here she
What did I
comes.
get? What did I get?
Point is 9.
9 is the point.
Play it the hard way. Play it the hard way.
I said to you, but the hard way is the easy way for this little lady. All right, get your money down.
All right, put your money down. 9.
All right, let's stack up this. Honey, you're wonderful. You're wonderful. Okay, let's do it. Play 19 again, the lady says. Anything she
All right,
wants.
your point is
Here we
9.
go. 9.
9's the point.
What is it?
9.
19 wins.
All right, stack them up. Same bet. Same bet on all right, honey.
You know what, Mr. Kelstrom? Mr. Kelstrom, we haven't gone for a boxcar. You see, we ought to get a boxcar because they pay 30 to 1.
There's the little lady knows her odds. You want to play boxcars, honey?
Yes, they're the highest odds on the table. The most money you can win is on boxcars.
That's it. Everything on boxcars.
All right, everything on boxcars.
Here we go.
30 to 1 on boxcars.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right, now what do we want?
Come on.
Coming out now.
There it is. 19 the winner.
Little lady, I'm sorry, but I've got to leave. But I want to tell you that from your gambling, you're a real
Oh,
thoroughbred.
thank you, Mr. Kelstrom. Thank you.
Hey,
Yes.
the little lady got all your money back and even made a profit. I'll
Well,
see you at the cashier's.
That's wonderful. Well, little lady, I promised you, if you got me even, I'd give you everything I won.
Thank you.
Here you are.
Thank you very much.
I'm just going to say goodbye and thank you very much.
Nice seeing you, Mr. Kelstrom.
Good night, everybody. Good night.
What
What'd you get? What'd you get?
A $5 chip. Oh, you know what? You did all that work and you only won $5?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Well, I did it once. I can do it again.
Oh, you cannot.
Yes.
You cannot.
I'm going to take this $5 chip and I'm going to run it up to 500 or 5,000.
You are not, Lucy. Now, you can't have
Yes.
that $5 chip.
Vivian, I can do
Take
it.
that $5.
I can do it. Vivian, I can do it. I did it once and I can do it again.
Perhaps you lose.
Well, Pamela, shall we go back to our motel?
All right, Miss Poopendorf. Oh, hello. Come on in. The door's open. Oh, hi, Mr. Mooney. Hey, I didn't expect to see you until I came to work this afternoon.
Nor I you. That would have given me a peaceful morning without a single urge to tear my hair out by the roots. Now, Mrs. Carmichael, would you explain this check drawn to Air Express in the amount of $144?
Oh, yeah. I sent to Danfield for my priceless collection of old movie magazines. See 'em?
$144 for this trash?
It's not trash. These are collector's items.
Well, why don't you let the trash collector pick them up?
Oh, Mr. Mooney, you don't know anything about what movie fans appreciate. I have things here that well, you'd be amazed how much they pay for them.
They pay for this stuff?
That's right. Why, there's an article in one of these magazines right here that's a collector's item. Here, now, look at this. Marriage is not for me.
Who's it by?
Elizabeth Taylor. She wrote it when she was 12.
You mean you've been keeping all this junk for all those years?
It is not junk, Mr. Mooney. It's a hobby, like collecting stamps. I've always loved the movies, and I've always admired the stars. Well, even when I was a kid, the only pet I ever had, I named Rin Tin Tin.
Was he a police dog, too?
No, she was a canary.
Here's another check that I would like explained, please. It's for $75, and it is made out to Lillian Goodman's Goodies.
Oh, that's for a pink chiffon nightgown.
Well, do pink chiffon nightgowns usually cost $75?
No, but this was a second-hand one.
Mrs. Carmichael.
Yeah?
Isn't $75 a lot of money to pay for a second-hand pink chiffon nightgown?
It was worn by Doris Day in Pillow Talk.
I wouldn't pay $75 for a nightie if it was worn by Jack Lemmon in Some Like It Hot. Now, Mrs. Carmichael, these two checks amount to $219, which you have wasted.
I have not wasted it.
Your balance has dwindled to the enormous sum of $1.03.
Oh, yeah, I want to talk to you about that.
Oh.
I'm going to have an advance on my allowance. I need some money.
For what?
Well, my girlfriend, Mary Jane, and I are going to a big premiere tonight at the Taj Mahal Theater.
And you want $25 for a ticket?
No, I don't want $25 for a ticket.
Oh.
Mary Jane works at the studio, and she gets free passes, but I do need money for a dress. I don't have a thing to wear.
Mrs. Carmichael, please be sensible. Why don't you stop wasting time and money on movie magazines and second-hand clothes and premieres? Forget Hollywood.
How can I forget Hollywood when I live here?
Haven't you ever heard of willpower?
Willpower. You see that new star they discovered washing dishes at the beach?
No, it ain't willpower! Willpower has to do with the mind.
No wonder you don't know anything about it. I have had it. I've had it.
Well, I'll see you back at the bank, Mr. Mooney.
No, you won't. Coming face to face with you once in one day is enough. I'm taking the afternoon off so I can get some relaxation. Oh, I tell you what you do to my blood pressure. It's just a crime.
Hello, Mrs. Foley. Mr. Mooney, this is my neighbor, Mrs. Foley.
How do you do, Mrs. Foley? I'm Charles.
How do you
Will you excuse me, ladies?
He a sweet man.
Yeah, sweet.
Oh, Lucy, thanks so much for the loan of your double boiler.
Oh, that's all right. You didn't have to bring it back so soon, Mrs. Foley.
Well, I didn't want to forget. With my boy Tom going into the Army tomorrow, I'll be moving back to Iowa.
Oh, are you going back to Iowa? Oh, dear. You mean you're going to have to give up your wonderful, glamorous career in showbiz?
Yes, and I hate to leave. I've got the best corner in Beverly Hills. Well, I've been selling maps to movie stars' homes for 15 years.
Oh, what a shame. Gee, it's such a wonderful business to be in. Seeing all those movie stars when they whiz by every day in their big cars.
The other day, I watched Rock Hudson change a tire right in front of my stand.
You watched him? You mean you didn't change it for him?
Oh, Lucy.
Well, I would have. I would have changed it for him and washed the car and waxed it and gotten his phone number. Oh, gee, Rock Hudson, boy.
Lucy, I see a collection of movie magazines has arrived.
Yeah. And look, here's that picture of Carol Lombard I was telling you about. Wasn't she beautiful? Oh, I was just crazy about her.
Lucy.
What?
The way you feel about movie stars, you ought to take over my corner when I leave.
Take over your corner?
Why, sure. You'd see lots of movie stars, and you'd make some money, too.
Gee, I don't know, Mrs. Foley. I got my job at the bank, you know.
Oh, I'd like to see somebody like you take over that corner. Somebody who really appreciates showbiz.
Oh. Well, gee, maybe I could. I'll moonlight for my job at the bank. I'll start tomorrow.
Well, I hope that corner's available tomorrow.
What do you mean?
Some other map seller's liable to move right in.
Really?
Well, it's a cutthroat business. Those gangsters will muscle in the first chance they get.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Well, then I'll start today. Mr. Mooney isn't going to be at the bank. He won't even miss me.
You better hurry before somebody beats you to it.
Yeah, well, don't you worry, sister. Nobody's going to beat me to it, see? Nobody's going to muscle in on my territory, see? This corner ain't big enough for both of us, see? I'm giving you 24 hours to get out of town, see?
Oh, what a wonderful imitation of Jimmy Cagney.
I was doing Edward G. Robinson.
Maps, get your maps over here. Maps, right over here. Maps, get your maps over here. Buy your maps right over here.
Excuse me, Sonny. I think you're on the wrong corner.
I think you are, lady. Maps, get your maps right over here. Buy your maps.
Look, kid. This corner ain't big enough for both of us, see? Nobody's gonna muscle in on my territory, see? So you better beat it, see?
Lady, would you stop those corny imitations of Jimmy Cagney?
Okay, if that's the way you want it. Maps, get your maps right here. Maps to the movie stars' homes. Maps, only $1.
Maps over here for only 75 cents. Get your maps over here.
Maps, only 75 cents.
Maps over here for only 55 cents. Maps here for 50 cents. Right over here, 50 cents.
All right, wait a minute now, kid. Let's talk this over. We both can't operate here.
Yeah, one of us is going to have to buy the other out.
All right, sir. I'm prepared to make you a fair offer. How much do you want?
How does $5 sound?
You got a deal.
I only asked how it sounded. I want 10.
You got me over a barrel. All right, there's $10.
That's for today. Tomorrow it'll cost you another 10.
Oh, you're a shrewd businessman.
I've learned a lot from my uncle.
Who's your uncle?
Jack Benny.
Maps to the movie stars' homes. Maps.
one of those?
Oh, yes, sir. I mean, yes, ma'am. Well, do you want to know where anybody in particular lives?
Yes, Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley? Wouldn't you rather know where Lawrence Welk lives?
You run your life, and I'll run mine.
Well, excuse me, lady. Okay. Say hello to Steve McQueen. Steve, maps. Get your maps to the movie stars' homes. Maps.
Mrs. Carmichael! What are you doing in the back? What are you doing
Did you hurt yourself?
No. No, I always stop by running into a brick wall.
Of course I hurt myself!
Oh, and it's all your fault.
What do you mean, my fault?
Well, what are you doing here? And how dare you moonlight from your job at the bank?
Well, at least I'm moonlighting in broad daylight. I just thought I could make a profit out of my hobby, that's all, by going into this glamorous business.
Glamorous business? Mrs. Carmichael, you are making a fool of yourself.
Well, I don't happen to think I am.
Well, you should see yourself. It's disgusting. Here you are. Let me take that, too. Maps, get maps to movie stars' home. Learn all about where they live. Get all the details.
I'll buy him one of your maps, Bud. Here you are. Collins, Beverly Hills Police. Let me see your license for peddling.
License? I don't have a license. You're beside you. Her business.
Hiding behind a woman's skirts, son.
Oh, I'm sorry to explain. I was going by
Well,
my
explain it to the desk sergeant. Come on, let's go. Come
Oh, don't worry, Mr. Mooney. I'll explain to the sergeant.
You keep out of this or I'll probably wind up on Devil's Island.
Oh, hi, Tom.
Hello, Mrs. Carmichael.
Come on in. Well, your mother tells me you're going into the Army tomorrow.
Well, I thought I was supposed to report tomorrow, but I read my induction papers wrong. It's today. I've got to leave right away.
Oh.
Look, my mother isn't home. Would you please do me a favor?
Sure.
Ask her to drop this uniform off at Charlie Smith's.
Okay. Hey, what a crazy uniform. What army is he in?
That's my doorman's uniform. I work at the Taj Mahal Theater.
You do?
Well, I did.
You mean you're going to miss that big premiere tonight and all those wonderful stars?
Afraid so.
You ought to tell the Army that you're going to report tomorrow.
I don't think Lyndon would like it. Mrs. Carmichael, tell Mom to be sure and get this uniform over to Charlie Smith because he's taking my place tonight.
Right, don't you worry about it. I'll take
Well,
care
I
of
better
it.
hurry. I'll be late.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Good luck and goodbye, dear.
And thanks, Mrs. Carmichael.
You're very welcome.
Testing. Hello, everybody. I'm Johnny Grant in Hollywood at the Taj Mahal Theater, and this is really going to be a big night. Hello, testing. Coming through all right out there in the truck, huh? Okay, good boy. 1, 2,
Come on.
testing.
I want you photographers out front there. Get all the pictures you can. Hello, Johnny.
See ya. It's going to be...
Hey, this should be a gala night, shouldn't it?
Really should.
My boys better be right on the ball.
Okay, and I'll check the traffic out first.
Now,
Here we
you
go.
do that. All right, doorman, front and center. Line up. All right, men. Sound off.
Bannon! O'Sullivan. Draxler. Grzowski. Sheffield.
Smith!
Smith, you're new.
Yes, sir.
People are coming. We're ready to go.
All right, now, doormen to your battle stations. Charge!
here comes a very famous man, that famous composer of movie theme songs, Dmitri Orlov, right here in front of me now. Good evening. Good evening. And what picture are you working on now?
The doctors and nurses are go-go.
And what is the theme song?
I left my kidney with Dr. Sidney.
Thank you very much. And our next arrival is Mr. Alvin. Of the famous banking firm and his guest. Good evening.
Nice to see you again, Johnny.
Good to see you. And your name, sir?
Mooney. Theodore J. Mooney. I didn't expect to come, but Mr. Albertini had an extra ticket.
Well, we seem to be having a little trouble here tonight. Are you enjoying the premiere?
Oh, very much. I'm especially looking forward to the moment when the lovely Mimi Van Tyson puts her dainty footprint in the cement.
Well, I'm sorry she hasn't arrived as yet.
Oh, she had.
No.
Could we wait a little while and maybe?
Well, my feet are killing me. Let's get to our seats.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I see a car pulling up and another celebrity is arriving.
I'll go open the car door.
No! You stay right here and keep this post up till I get it fixed.
And look who's coming, ladies. The country's fastest rising romantic star. The man who may be another cab hunter or reptile. Here he is, Roadblock. All right, Roadblock, how about flashing that famous smile of yours to your fans out there in television land?
Would you hang on to this, please? Hang on tight or you might get clobbered.
Thanks, Road Boy. We're all looking forward to your latest picture.
Yeah, we sure are. Can I have your autograph, please, Mr. Block? Oh, gee, this is such a thrill. Every night before I go to sleep, I hope I dream about you.
All right, now, Smith, will you pick that up while I try to get this underneath? Now, pick it up. Up. All right.
Doorman.
Yes, sir?
Has Miss Van Tyson arrived for the footprint ceremony yet?
Not yet, sir.
Oh, I'm so excited. I can hardly wait.
Got the old Hollywood fever, eh, Bob?
Oh, yeah.
Sir, you'll be able to see Miss Van Tyson arrive right out there.
Oh, out there? Oh, I got a close look at her.
Will you get out there and keep those sneaky autograph hounds away from the stars?
Yes, sir. They're sneaky, all right.
And we have many stars arriving. Here is Vincent Edwards.
Doctor. Oh, Doctor.
And here is Mr. Kirk Douglas, the star of two great pictures, the heroes of Calamard and Cast the Giant Shadow.
Oh, Mr.
Arriving now, Mr. and Mrs. Edward G. Robinson.
Oh, how do you do, Mrs. Robinson? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Oh, are you anybody?
And here is the Schnauzola, Jimmy Durante and his lovely wife, Margie. Out there on TV.
Hello.
Hiya, Coconuts. Miss Van Tyson, we've all been waiting to see you put your footprints in the cement. And your paw prints, Coconuts. Right over this way, please.
Can I have your autograph?
Well.
Oh, please.
Oh, all right.
Please. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You look so... Give me that. That's my autograph book.
Oh, it's yellow. He thinks it's a banana.
Well, it's my banana. Give me that. Give me that. That's no way for a big star to act. You give me that. You give
All right. All right, stop with the scraping already.
Yeah, well, I want to get that cement off before it hardens.
Oh, good heavens, it will. I better get home right away.
Yeah.
Would you wait?
Yes. Right out that way, sir.
Yeah. Oh, young man,
Yeah.
young man, would you give this ticket to some deserving fan?
I certainly will.
Smith! I've had just about enough out of you. You've disrupted the entire regiment.
Well,
I'm breaking you to a civilian. Turn in your uniform.
What? Right now?
Right now.
Hold that. And that.